up, Chubsters? I am sorry I'm yelling, but I am just... Today I have been blown away just by how my day has went. And if I look tired in this video, just know I am. Like, I have not slept in 2 days. But, so, yeah, let me just go ahead and get this into what has happened to me today and what the fuck I think about it. So, if you followed, like, my last channel, it was Azazel Rickman. I don't know what you would really call it. Like, I kind of done vlogs, but not much. I went vlogging for a couple months, and like straight every single day I went vlogging, but I kind of slowed down on it, and I wanted to delete that channel, have a fresh start, and here I am. It's the life of Chubs, and I want to welcome you to my life. And if you are new, hit that subscribe button so you can be a Chubster and watch my life, and hopefully I can make you forget about your day, or if you're having a bad day, hopefully I can entertain you just for a couple minutes, and hell, y'all could probably just laugh at me and hell, just have a good time. But guys, if you followed my recent YouTube channel during the summer, I had a couple girlfriends. I did, but there was one certain girlfriend that I had like during most of the summer, and her name was Madison. And like, she was just like staying in where I live. She, like, not in my house, definitely not in my house, but she was staying in, like, I don't know what you would say, like, my small town. But she was staying in my small town, and pretty much all that happened was that I ended up, like, I told her I wanted to go out with her, and she said yeah, and all that went smooth. Then, like, right once summer was ending, she had to go back to where she lived, and I had to stay where I was, because I got school here and I want to finish before I even leave this place. So yeah, that's what happened right there. And just to let you know, we didn't really leave on bad terms, but we somewhat did. And I don't want to really say what went down, but just know we didn't really leave on bad terms, but we somewhat did. But recently, I went to school, and guys, I want you to keep this in mind. This is today. And I went to school this morning not thinking of anything. I didn't have no sleep. I just threw on sweatpants. I threw on a shirt. I grabbed my hat, and I was ready to go. And when I got to school, now I want to just go ahead and pause right there for a minute and tell you a little backstory on before she got there. I knew she was coming. I knew she was coming back to where I lived. But the one thing is, this time she was coming to school with me. And during the summer, you know how it is. You don't have school during the summer, so you get to do what you want. And she did not have school with me, so pretty much all that happened was my friend just told me, she was like, hey, this chick is coming back, and she said that she's your ex. And I was like, well, who is it? And she said her name, and I was like, oh, yeah, I did date her, but like, we kind of ended on bad terms. And like, we kind of did, but like I said, we kind of didn't. But yeah, it was just, she says this for a couple days, and like, Madison does not show up, so I don't think that she's actually coming. So I just forget about it. I don't really think anything of it. Then now let's jump back into the story. So that leads into today. So I get on the bus, I go to school, and I go into the pit. That's where alternative at my school meets in the mornings. We are not allowed to go and hang out with mainstreamers. If you don't know what mainstreamers are, they are the people that are not in alternative. If you don't know what alternative is, it is just like, it's a room full of kids that don't listen, or they want to graduate early, or something like that. And mainstreamers are just regular kids who go to the classes. Alternative is not allowed to leave a teacher's site at all. Even if you're just in there for grades, or if you want to graduate early, you are not allowed to leave a teacher's site. Unless like you're going to the bathroom, of course. But I don't know where I got off topic, but I went to breakfast. And the lunchroom is right above the pit. So I walked upstairs, I got my food, and my boy Austin, he sat with me. He was like, yo, are you at school? I was like, yeah, I'm here right now. So you coming? And he was like, yeah, I'll be there. I'm on my way right now. And I was like, okay. So I went and got my breakfast. I ate breakfast real quick, and then he showed up. And we started talking because, like, we haven't seen each other in a couple of days because I haven't been going to school at all. But we started talking. We was like, what's up? How you been? I haven't seen you in a couple of days, so we need to hang out. And he was like, yeah, for sure. And then the girl I was talking to y'all about, now let me just say, this girl that was telling me that Madison was coming, she has the same fucking name. So, I don't really know how to, I'm just going to call one Madison M, Madison A, I guess. So, Madison M tells me, Chubbs, guess what? I was like, what? She was like, your girlfriend is here. She's downstairs in the pit. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't got a girlfriend. And she was like, Madison A. I was like, oh, fuck. And, like, I didn't really believe her until I saw her. And I had to go to the first period. And Madison A was not in my first period. But Madison M and Austin, they were in my first period. So, we done that first period, and I had to go back to the alternative building. So, we walked back to the alternative building. I use the bathroom before I go to class, and then I go into my classroom. And you gotta remember, after the first period, I stay in that classroom all day. And the only time I leave that classroom is when I go to the bathroom, or when I go on a walk, or when I'm going to lunch. And pretty much, I walked into my classroom, and I seen her. And my eyes just fucking opened, guys. I don't know how to explain it, but my eyes just opened. And I was like, oh, fuck, she's actually here. And, like, the whole day, I tried to go on ignoring her, because I kind of didn't want to make contact with her at first. But then, my friends was telling me, like, give her a chance to be your friend. And I was like, okay, I'll give her a chance to be my friend. So, I wave at her. And, like, this is, like, almost during lunchtime. And I had to go to lunch at 12 o'clock. So, I'd say it's about 11-ish. And I wave at her, and she waves back like that. And I'm like, okay. Then, my friend dares me. And she's like, just go ahead and tell her to sit with you at lunch. I was like, I don't really know about that. And she's like, come on, I'll give you a cigarette. And I was like, I'm not going to do it just for a cigarette, but I want to see what she's been up to. So I tell her, well, I didn't tell her. I was sitting a good bit away from her at my desk, and my friend Gabe, I told him on Messenger, I was like, okay, ask Madison A if she wants to sit with me at lunch. And I did not expect this at all. But he completely yells it out loud to everybody. He was like, Kanan wants to know if you'll sit with him at lunch. And like everybody in the classroom heard him. And when that happened, I just put my head down. I was in full fucking shame. And like, it was like 5 more minutes till we go to lunch, and so 5 minutes go past by, and my teacher, he's like, okay, time to go lunch, and log out your computers, and let's go. And everybody logs out, we start to leave, and I walk up to her, I was like, so, do you want to sit with me at lunch? And she's like, yeah, sure, why not? And guys, you gotta, I don't know if y'all know this, but it has almost been a full year since I've seen this girl. And the last time I seen her, we was dating. And it felt weird, like, just being a friend to her. And during all morning, everybody was telling me that she was wanting to get back with me and everything. And all she was talking about yesterday was me. And I was like, okay, I don't really believe all that because I'm not that special. But everybody... So, my friend, I'm just going to call her F. So, F, she hangs out with Madison A for that whole day yesterday. And she's like, oh, yeah, I used to date Chubbs. And she's like, no, you didn't. And Madison A's like, yes, I did. I'm his ex. And Madison A tells her, I remember seeing you, and Chubbs always talked about you. And, which, I didn't always talk about her, but I somewhat did. I had a crush on F, but that kind of just, like, we grew apart, and then, like, today, I don't know what happened, like, our best friend spark just hit again, and we're best friends again, I guess. But, yeah. So, Madison, let's get back onto that. So, we're at lunch now. And it is just me and her sitting across from each other. And usually I don't sit with just one person. I sit with a whole group of people. And like we have our own table. And that's like with 7 or 8 seats. And so my boy Austin, he was sitting at that table with a group of people. And I was just sitting over there with Madison A. And they are right behind the booth we are sitting in. And like... Madison A's back, it's towards them, and I'm facing towards them. So, and they were making, like, just faces and, like, just being idiots. And just being the guys that my buddies are. And I started cracking up laughing, and she asked me why I was laughing. I was like, don't worry about it. It's just nothing. And, like... we started talking about why she was there and what we should do. Like, should we be friends or should we not be friends? And we decided to be friends, but like right after we said, okay, we'll be friends, the teacher says, Madison A, you're leaving. And she's like, okay. And she gives me a hug and like just gives me a hug. And it was weird hugging her, and it's just weird. And because in my head, when we broke up, I thought that I would never see this girl again. And when I saw her today, it just blew my mind. And when she hugged me, like, I don't know what happened, but like, all of those feelings that I had for her when we were dating just popped out of the blue. And like, I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, how can I possibly like this girl once again and out of nowhere? And pretty much my friends were telling me, if you like her, don't rush into it. see if she likes you back. And, like, that's what I'm going to see first. Because I don't want to go around trusting rumors. So, I'm going to see if she likes me first. And if she does, I will try and record it of me asking her out. But, pretty much, I just had the feelings, like, hit me in the face. And I was like, what the fuck? So, after all that, I tell my friends all this, and they would just tell me, don't rush into it. And, like, I'm not trying to rush into things. I am not trying to tell people that I like them, and them just reject me like that. I'm not that kind of person. So, this girl that I haven't seen in a year, the first day I see her, these feelings that I had for her when we were dating just pop up out of the blue. And I don't know where it came from, but like when she was about to leave, I literally wanted to kiss her. And, like, guys, I want you to comment down below if you have to have communication with one of your exes, and, like, what you think about it. Like, after you talk to him, did you like him again, or did you not, or did you never end up speaking to your ex again? Just comment down below, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up while you're at it. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe, because you could be a chubster today. And hell, why not just hit that notification bell right beside the subscribe button, because you will know when I get a new video uploaded. And I usually, for now, I am doing a video one day a week. So be sure to look out for that. I don't know what day I will be doing it on. I think I'll be doing it just on any day of the week, as long as it's once a week. So, guys, I want you to notice that it's once a week. So be sure to subscribe to Chubbs. And I'm sorry if I kind of just short-coded this video. It's hard for me to explain how I'm feeling about this girl, because I haven't seen her in almost a year, and out of nowhere these feelings just pop up. But guys, I want you to comment down below if you like your ex back, or if you have to communicate with your ex. And be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, also hit the notification button so you know when I upload new videos, so you don't miss one. And be sure to be a chubster today. Like, why the hell not? So guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. My name is Chubbs, and y'all are the Chubsters. I will see y'all in my next video next week. Peace!